Hey guys. It's that. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel. Give me the football juice.
Oh! I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a Wheatie.
You found a Wheatie?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. I don't know if you can tell by the grass here. It's not too bad here, but if you look over there, it's all crispy like. We're in the middle of a dry spell here, so digging is hard. But I think I just got me something cool. It's an iron back button. It's a nice little design. It looks like it might have had a silver wash on it. I don't think it's horribly old. I'd be surprised if it goes back to the 1800s, but that is nice. That's early 1900s at least. We'll look up the design later, but I will take that as a start. Let's see what else we can get. Signals are really scratchy. This was down there a little ways. You see the impression right there. As I popped my shovel full, it popped out. And it's awfully green. See what we've got. I can't tell. Oh, it's just a Wheatie. Hey, it's something though. What do we got? A 44. I've been on a thing with 44 lately. I don't know why. We'll take it though. Now this was coming up pretty weird. Check that out. Michigan dog license, Ottawa County, 1943. That is awesome. That's a cool find. I will definitely take that. Can't wait to see what I can find next. This one might be a good one. Let's take a look here. I got me a buckle. It looks nice. This one looks old too. Let me look at that. Let me get this sucker cleaned up here and show it to you. That is cool. It's got tabs on it there and a slot. Like this might have been part of a watch bezel. Like maybe a lady's wristwatch or something. This would be really old though. Very cool. Very, very cool. Got me another wheat. This one was coming in really funny too. The dry conditions and everything are kind of messing with everything right now. Is that another 44? What is it? That's a 46. 46D. Okay, we will take it. We're still a good ways away from Indian head territory. That's what I'm wishing for, but yeah, we'll take what we can get. We have a ring in the hole. Oh, it's a kid's ring. Which I've kind of figured it probably would be, but that's, well, it might have some gold in it. We'll see. I'll take it back and look at it. It's awfully light. I think it's just aluminum. Yeah, that's cool though, isn't it? As you can tell, it's a different day. I'm back at the Red Brick Inn because of this. It's called shade, and it's hot out. And this rather messy plug here. It took me forever to find this. It got me a Wheatie. Ooh, does that say 30 something? Oh no, I think it says 50, but yeah, like a 55 or something. $55, $57, something like that. Yep, It's a wheat penny though, we'll take it. I think I hit it there on the edge, maybe a little bit. That's okay, it's a wheatie. Let's keep going. Okay, here's a good one for you. This thing is deep. My pinpointer is buried down there. But I'm not real sure what it is. It's got iron content, but it's like got a round profile on the back. Maybe somewhat hollow. Yeah, I think it is. Wonder if I can gently knock some stuff off. That is, wow, look at that. Oh, nice. That's like, that's almost like a sword scabbard kind of holder or something, isn't it? That sucker was deep, so it's old. And I think this end, if I can be gentle with it, is I think that goes all the way through. Let me get a stick and poke it through it and see what I can do. I couldn't poke it all the way through, so it may be rusted shut a little bit too much right there. I don't know. That is potentially a really, really cool find though. If anybody knows for sure what that is, it's like a knife scabbard or bayonet type thing, let me know. But that is potentially a seriously cool find. Well, here we go. There's another wheatie. See if we can zoom in and see what this one is. It's being a bit of a pain. Is that a 1? Is that 1916? I think that's a 1916. That's definitely nice. Getting close to IHP. I want me a IHP or a silver out of here. I'll take either one. But I know there's got to be one here somewhere. I had me a nickel signal hiding in amongst the iron, and I lost my chunk of iron. Oh, I put it in my pouch, I think. But look at this. This came out awfully shiny, didn't it? Have I got a war nickel? I think that is. Yes. This is my second ever war nickel. Sweet. Wasn't expecting to find that, but I will definitely take that any old day. That is sweet. Some of these signals here are ringing out really funny. This ground is so dry. This was ringing out more like an Indian head, and it's a not Indian head. But check that out. It's a 19. Is that a 20 or 29? It's a 29, and it's in good shape. Look at that. I'll take her, but still looking for something older. Let's keep going. So the last few video clips have actually been across the course of 2 different days. Just a couple of hours each day that I had to get out after work before dinner and do a little bit of detecting. So today is a different day. It was a couple of good quick hunts though. The first one was at the school that I was at, that I found that I don't think has ever been detected. If it has, it's not been detected seriously because I've already found a couple of silvers there and wheats and things like that that indicate that somebody might have took a buzz through there real quick, but it wasn't detected seriously. The next was back to the old red brick inn that I have detected the holy crap out of with the Garrett AT Pro and with the Equinox. But this time I went back. I've been using Park 2 to get used to the fine detail signals. Park 2 does increase your sensitivity to, or increase your reaction speed, I guess is what you could say. If you swing across 2 targets and there's a nail and something next to it, it's going to let you find the something next to it even quicker. And Park 1 is pretty darn quick to begin with, But there's something about the way that Part 2 works with that 50 tones and the lower iron bias and all that. It let me pull out things that I had missed with Part 1. So I cannot complain about that place and what it's produced for me. So now we're going to a different spot. We're going back to the church permission. It's starting to sprinkle. We haven't had rain for like 3 weeks, so if it rains, I don't care. I'm detecting it. It's gonna feel great. So let's go see what we can find. Got something in the hole finally. I'm not at my church permission. There was a parade going on in town and they were using it as a staging area. So I'm back at the school, and the area has a lot of electromagnetic interference. Doggone it, and this came up so good. I thought it was going to be something. It is a 60s, but dang it. I swear, this came up in the 30s like silver, so there may be something in the hole. I'll check it out. Well, this is interesting. Not sure what this is. It just looks like a plain copper disc on one side, but turn it over. It looks like there's writing. And I forgot to bring my vest. I cleaned it out, and I didn't put it back in the car. I hung it on the back of a chair and forgot it. Tested something or other. I don't think this is going to be anything spectacular, but very interesting find. Well, I got myself another wheat that I missed the first time around. I'm going through in Part 2 now to get in between the garbage, and this place has more garbage than the city dump. So, and it was down about 7 inches, so I guess we'll take it and keep on going. And here we are a few feet away and got myself another one, a 52D. So there's still some in here. There's got to be another silver I missed too, so let's keep trying. I knew there was still some silver in here somewhere, and I got some in the hole. It was about 7 inches down. Starting to rain. It's not raining nearly hard enough. I want it to just downpour because I'm hot. Let me show you what I got. There she is right there. It was right down here, so maybe not, about 6 inches, not 7, but that is gorgeous. And already tell it's a 45 Mercdime, and I'm not going to rub it any more than this because I don't have my foo-foo juice with me because I didn't bring my vest. But I will definitely take that gorgeous thing, and it's going in the kids' relic pouch because I don't have mine with me, but I had my daughter's in the car. Sweet! Let's keep going. Got another wheat out of the trash. This one is a 45. And let me put this thing away, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by trash. Okay, got my headphones turned off. That's what I'm having to sort through and process so I can find the good signals. It's a bunch of foil and stuff. So at the end of the day, in my brain, all I hear is it takes me forever to get rid of that sound. So, but you can train your brain to recognize the good stuff in the middle of all that. So for you guys that are just starting out, just put it in the simple mode, get used to that first, and then go to the advanced modes and keep working at it. You'll get it. Getting tired though, almost time for lunch. So let me show you the kind of signal I am looking for as I'm going along. Volume's pretty high up. Let's Let's take that off before I kill the neighbor's eardrums. Now, I should clarify that that is not the only signal that I'm looking for, but that's the kind of signal. In this trashy area, I'm looking for something that stands out like that, especially those high tones, because that's going to be like another wheat penny. This is a 56D, or something like that. See? It's focusing on me. That's probably going to haunt your dreams there, isn't it? But in the middle of the garbage, you listen for those things that stand out, those things that don't belong in the middle of the garbage. Now, it does make it difficult to get midtones like nickels and things, unfortunately, but sometimes you'll hear those because it's a more solid tone and your numbers don't jump as much. So once you learn to use it, this is a very powerful machine. That's what I'm saying anyways. Okay, so now I am at the church permission. I came back after some lunch. This one had me fooled. I saw silver, but I didn't see an edge that was reeded, so I thought, it's just a pull tab. I was wrong. Check her out. It was right there. So it was down a good ways. That was a good 6 or 7 inches. And we have silver. I have another Merc. Check her out. And of course the date is dirty, but this time, if I can find it, I do have my foo-foo juice upside down. Ooh, it's a good one. Hang on a second here. We're being a crappy cameraman. I only got a cap in my mouth. 1925. We will take that all day. This is different. It was down there 4 or 5 inches. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it might be play money. It's super thin and super light. There's something on it there. Let me see if I can wash it off. This is really cool. Check that out. It even has a date on it. Uncle Sam, 1957, play cent. Play money. Falsa. Pecunia? I think that's just Spanish for play money. False money. That is really cool. Don't see those too often. So here we are. It might have been a mixed jumble of hunts for the weekend there, having to go here and there and only having a couple of hours here or there, stuff like that. But I think we did pretty well. I came away with some stuff that I'm really pleased with. So let's take a look and see what I did come away with. There is what we came away with. You got your standard crusty old zinc pennies, clad, a van. Interesting. Part of an old lock. That's like a child's lock off a little kid's diary or something. Kid's ring. Cool patterns. I like the little gold flecks in there. Key. Some like pottery, or I think this is part of an old sewer pipe kind of thing. I got that at the Red Brick Inn. One of the little pine trees on the edge was probably decorated for Christmas, and I think this got whacked by the mower and shoved back under the tree. So found this. This is like a homemade mason jar shaker lid, like salt or pepper or something like that. And if you look carefully at the holes, notice that they're square. They're made with a square nail. This is cool. I wish this thing wouldn't have been mangled like that. That would be really cool if it were solid. I would use that if I could recover this and make that hole again, I'd put that on a mason jar and use that. I just think that is so cool. Have not been able to positively identify this based on the profile, the fact that it's open there and I think it used to be there. I think this might be part of like a knife scabbard or possibly even a bayonet scabbard. If anybody can find any information on that, this would have been like for the common man kind of thing. It would have been iron, not brass. But I think that might be what that could be, and I'd like to pin it down. Haven't had a lot of time to do the research I'd like to do, but if anybody can help me pin that down, I would really appreciate it. Part of an old car, not sure what that is. I think it's a seal of some sort, like maybe a hose, old-fashioned hose clamp. A pin, really funky button, or bullet. It's a 38 special, but it's like crimped on the end. It's got that weird thing on the end going on. And like where the lead was, I don't know if this just got squished or what. Really nice, cool buckle. Or I don't think it's a buckle. If you look at the tabs there, there's one there as well, and the hole there, like where a watch, like that little thing on the watch right there, the winding piece. I think this might be a cover plate to an old watch, which would have probably put this around the 20s, 30s, 40s, something like that. So relatively new. This really cool item here, have not been able to get a lot of information. Okay, so I've got no information. I know where I can take this to get information. There's a place local that has some restored gas pumps, but I'd like to know where this is from. It's a City of Kalamazoo gas pump seal, where they test it and seal it to make sure nobody's going to try to change the standards or anything. I think these were used back in right around the 50s. So again, not horribly old, but cool nonetheless. That, who knows, I might be able to take this and finish somebody's collection or pump restoration with this. So that would be a cool idea. This button, have not been able to get much information about this. I think it actually goes this way. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. If you look carefully, I think those are winged lions on the side. So you look at the three wing pieces coming up on the side there with a shield. Can't quite make it out. And again, there's so many different buttons out there, it's hard to pin this one down. But there's some silver wash on that. Two-piece iron back, really cool button. I like that. I think that's pretty old. That's probably 1800s or close to it. Some clad that almost wanted to be good stuff. Bunch of wheat pennies, 57D all the way down to a 29D. A 1943 dog tag, really like that. 1957 play money with Spanish on one side. And it's interesting because I've never found play money that had a year on it, so that's cool. Got me my second war nickel ever, and got two Mercs for the weekend, a 45 and a 25. So I'm very pleased with this weekend. Like I said, to be a jumbled mix of hunts, it was a pretty good weekend. So I'm really happy. I got a couple of Mercs out of it. I got some awesome stuff to be just bouncing around from place to place, digging in that hard packed dirt. The grass that's like needles right now, it's so dry and hard. Matter of fact, I've had to stop metal detecting for right now. I do have a permission that has woods. I might try to go get in that, but I've got a vacation coming up. I've got very limited time between now and then to actually go doing any local detecting, but we're hoping to get some detecting in while on vacation, so stay tuned for that. We'll see what we can do. Till then, I always forget to mention it. Don't forget to share this, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, blah, 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 that they say in the videos. My subscriber base is growing. I've only got like 328 or something like that right now, so Not exactly at Hoover Boy status, but I do appreciate you guys watching and sharing and all the great comments that you have. And I love responding to you. It really helps make me feel I'm part of a great community here. So let's keep that going, guys. Talk to you later. Don't forget to tell me what kind of good stuff you're finding. I'd like to know.